Hello and welcome to battle number 11 of the MTWGG High Summer Tourney. In this battle we will watch as KonigPanther faces off against the Crimson Kaiser of Burgundy. Here we see KonigPanther coming to the battlefield with a pretty standard setup for this tournament, which is a few rows of heavy infantry, as many heavy cavalry as you can get according to the game rules, and then a good line of Pavis crossbowmen here. It looks like he's also brought pikemen to the battle, which we've seen in a few of the previous fights, but not as frequently as one might think, given the pikemen's usefulness for holding a line. It does appear that the Crimson Kaiser of Burgundy is going to play Byzantium here. And if you'll recall, if you watched some of our earlier series, when I fought the Crimson Kaiser, I played Byzantium and he played the Holy Roman Empire. That battle ended rather poorly for me. Let's see how it works for him. So he's brought to the field Trebizond archers. He's invested in a few peasants, probably had some coin to spare. Latin Khan. Here, some more Latin Khan. Dismounted Latin Khan. Very solid heavy infantry. Here's some the trademark cataphractoi of the Byzantines. As you can see, the Latin Khan are a bit more Western style of heavy infantry than the cataphractoi here. They seem to be a bit more of an Eastern, almost. They got that lamellated plate armor and whatnot on their horse, whereas the Latin Khan are bearing shields that are very often seen, like on Norman knights and whatnot. Oh, here's a charge. Teutonic knights battling it out with the Latin Khan here. And in the background there you can see another cavalry battle going on, and then good amounts of arrow fire being exchanged. Here the Byzantine line charges forward. Oh, those pikemen backed by those heavy knights are going to be pretty tricky. Oh, you see where the line of the Byzantines really didn't hold full there. These dismounted Imperial Knights are going to cause a lot of worry on the flanks of both Byzantine units to either side of them. Looks like the HRE has beaten the forces of the Byzantines, at least in the cavalry fights. There's an attack on the rear. Ouch. Bye-bye, Varangian Guard. Where's your intimidation now? Oh, man. Those Trebizond archers are just raining death and destruction down on here. Routed some Imperial Knights. Gonna try to make the push to the Landsknecht. Looks like over here on this side, it's the Byzantines who at least seem to be winning at least a little bit on this side, the whole cavalry battle here. The Empire, of course, is wisely withdrawing their Teutonic Knights from getting caught up with those dismounted Latin Khan. There's a charge against Pavis crossbowmen. It's a pretty brutal fight still, but the HRE's control of this, the Byzantines' right flank here is really doing him a lot of damage. He's even brought his general's bodyguard in here to chase off remnants. Oh, there's the entire right flank collapsed. Yeah, the Byzantine faction, as I've learned brutally, is not really a all-period kind of fighting faction. Like, they have really nice group units for the, I'd say, middle era and early era, obviously. But it's almost as if they're not exactly designed to survive to in-game. Oh, well. Maybe I should play a campaign of the Byzantines and then reconstruct the real Holy Roman Empire from Byzantium. Maybe I already have and I just don't remember. It's like he's chasing down some Trebizonds there. Yeah, Byzantine line was broken. Crimson Kaiser is given a fight to the end here. He's not just gonna lay down his arms, which is indeed truly admirable. That's the point of putting all that work in to slaughter somebody, and then when all their men finally break and they have only a few men left, they just surrender. Takes all the fun out of the chase. And these Imperial Knights, really fearsome looking buggers. Looks like the general's bodyguard's embroiled, taking out these dismounted Latin Khan, who stood for what looks like a good amount of time. The German Pav's crossbowmen just shooting the guys down there. Oh, last group here. One group of rapidly dying men from Trebizond. Oh, there they go. Look at those percentages. As happened in the last battle, the Holy Roman Empire kind of just rolled over the Byzantine Empire. Despite the Crimson Kaiser's attempts and counters and early assault. Those late era professional units, those heavy knights, are just brutal. But KonigPanther got some good, he definitely knew where to commit his troops to pull and crush those flanks. You gotta turn the enemy, I believe the term is. And he did that quite well. So congratulations to both on a good fight, and KonigPanther will be moving on in the tournament. Thank you for watching this battle number 11 of the Grand Summer Tournament. Have a nice day.